everyone, it's Jillian and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be doing a 100% honest review of Slime New York, and I have bought from this slime shop a couple of times before, but that was quite a while ago when I was brand new to the whole slime shop world, and I was so excited to buy some more slimes from this slime shop and see what they're like now. Now I actually made two separate orders from Slime New York, so here I am unboxing both of them and showing you what's inside and how everything comes packaged. Now this slime review is a little bit different because I feel like this is the most expensive slime I have bought so far from a slime shop. I went and did some research and looked at my past receipts from other slime shops, and I feel like this is definitely up there with the most expensive, if not the most expensive. So it's going to be interesting to see what these slimes are like and if they are actually worth the expensive price tag. So in total I spent $271 US on both of these packages, and that does include shipping. So here you can just see some of the extras. We've got some super adorable little squishies. I especially love the little duck, and then of course included is the slime care sheets and activator. Up first we have an 8 ounce, and this is Bumpy Berry Smoothie, and this was $17 US. So already it is a little bit expensive, but just going ahead and opening it up, the first thing I noticed was the amazing berry scent. Now I'm pretty sure this was meant to be two-tone, but mine arrived completely mixed, so I'm sure that's just due to shipping. But other than that, it's a really nice texture of slime. It's got some foam beads which make for great bubble pops, and it had a super nice glossy base, and it also inflated a lot. I would have loved to have seen a cute little slime charm included in this slime for $17, but unfortunately there wasn't, but it was still a really nice slime to play with. Next is another 8 ounce, and this is Cappuccino Float, and this is $18 US. So again, I'm pretty sure this was meant to be two-toned, but mine was completely mixed, and this felt like a mixture between an icy slime and a butter slime, and it also had some fake chocolate chip pieces. Now I will say straight away that I do not think it's worth $18. That was my first impression when I looked at how much I paid for it, and then I looked at the slime. I was quite shocked at the price, but it is still a nice slime. I just don't think it is up there at the $18 mark. There is no charm or anything like that, and it did have a nice scent. I would have liked a stronger coffee scent because it is a cappuccino themed slime, but $18, I don't think so, but that's just my opinion. Oh, I feel really bad, but honestly, I'm just being honest. Still a lovely texture of slime. I'm just not sure about the price point. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me or what you think about the prices so far. I would love to know your thoughts. Up next is Cotton Candy Scrub, and this is a 6 ounce for $13.50, and this was definitely one of my favorites because I loved the addition of the colorful sprinkles, and I think they worked so well with the bubblegum pink color of the slime. It had such a nice sizzly texture. It was amazing for ASMR, and I honestly loved the subtle sweet scent, and I think it worked so well with it, so this was definitely a standout slime for me. Next we have Skull on Pink, and this is an 8 ounce for $18.75. And I loved how cool the skull looked sitting on top there, and I think it was such a nice contrast to the bright bubblegum pink. So I loved the effect of the charm. Now the first thing I noticed was that nice sweet scent. I really liked it. And then I could not believe how quickly this reinflated. It didn't need any activating, and it just turned into the perfect cloud texture with the most amazing drizzle. And I really loved the texture. There was no residue, there was no wet feeling on my fingers or anything like that, and I had so much fun playing with this slime, and honestly I loved the color so much. Up next we have Fruit Loops cereal milk, and this is an 8 ounce for $16 and this was such a nice slime. It had a really glossy base and a subtle Fruit Loops scent. It also had some colorful Fruit Loop shaped sprinkles which looked so cool in contrast to the white milk themed slime. Now I will say what I found a little strange about this slime is it had, I think there were 4 foam cubes, and I think they were there to add texture, but I felt like they didn't really need to be there. I ended up taking them out of the slime because I felt like it took away from the Fruit Loop theme that they were going for. But other than that, I really did like this slime. It was great for bubble pops and great for poking. Next is Tiffany, and this is a clear slime, and it's 2 ounces for $9. So this is a really pretty Tiffany blue with some really pretty sparkly glitter in there as well. And this was a nice clear slime. I honestly don't have that much to say about it. There was no charm or anything like that. It is quite small. 2 ounces is a pretty small size of slime, and it is hard to play with. I don't have much to say about it. It's a nice slime. It's nothing really remarkable about it. But yeah, this is the Tiffany slime. Next we have Rainbow Sherbet, and this is a 6 ounce slime for $14.75, and as you can see we have a really bright trio of colors here. So we have pink, yellow and orange, and when they were mixed together they made a really pretty pastel peach color. Now I will say that this cloud slime was not as nice as the skull cloud slime that I showed you earlier. I felt like this one wasn't as easy to drizzle. It had more residue as well, but it was still a nice texture, and it had a really nice scent. To me it kind of smelled like peach, but in a really subtle way, and I loved the final color. Up next is the Pink Panther, and this is an 8 ounce slime. Now here it says Think Pink Fishbowl on the bottom of the slime, but that's actually the wrong name. At first I was super confused because this is definitely not a fishbowl, but I looked at my receipt and it's definitely the Pink Panther, so it's just the wrong name. Now this was a really nice foam texture. I was happy with it. It had a nice like linen kind of laundry scent to it, which smelled nice and clean, and I had a lot of fun playing with it, and it was great for bubble pops as most floams are. It was a really, I don't know, kind of like a basic foam, but still a really nice slime. next is an 8 ounce, and this is unicorn candy for $18 US. And this is meant to be two-tone, but due to shipping, mine is very mixed. So the texture of this slime is quite similar, I feel like, to the cappuccino float with that icy butter texture. It was a really pretty lavender once it was mixed, and I was really happy with the unique texture of this slime, and I had a lot of fun playing with it, and it also had a really nice sweet scent, which I loved. With this being a unicorn themed slime, and for $18 US, it would have been so great to see something added that would make it more magical like unicorns are, whether it be a unicorn charm or some glitter or sprinkles, or just something to make it a little bit more special. But the actual base of the slime is really nice. I'm just not sure if it's worth that $18 price tag. Next, we have another one of my favorites, and this is Dragon Fruit Refresher, and it's a 6 ounce for $15.50. And I was so impressed by how clear this slime was, and it did need a bit of activating, but once it was activated, it looked exactly like dragon fruit. I was so impressed. It looked so realistic, and it had such a nice dragon fruit themed scent. It also had some little plastic acrylic, what are these, ice cubes to add to it, because I think it's inspired by a famous Starbucks drink. I'm not sure, but I think so. And that's what the ice cubes are for. But I really did like this slime, and I had so much fun playing with it. I think it looked so cool. Up next is my favorite slime from this entire slime review, and this is Blue Raspberry Blizzard, and it's an 8 ounce for $18 US. So as you can see, it's a really pretty blue with some colorful sprinkles, some marshmallow foam beads, and it's a super icy texture. Now, I couldn't quite figure out the scent. I kept thinking it was sweet, but then it also smelled really fresh and kind of like linen. So I don't really know what the scent was, but I loved it, and it was so sizzly, and it had that awesome icy texture. It was great for ASMR, great for poking, and I had so much fun playing with it. So now that you've seen all the slimes and all the prices, let me know in the comments below what you think of the prices of these slimes, and if you think they are worth it. I would love to know your thoughts. Please keep in mind that these are just my personal opinions on these slimes, and I did buy all of these slimes with my own money, and this is just my review of them. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!